normally I would charge this thing while it's running, but we haven't done oil change, we haven't done filters, we haven't done anything to it. This is exactly how you brought it here. So I evac'd it down, check it out. It's at all night. Good deal. So that means you have at least a new set of Schrader valves in your future. Guaranteed. So new set of Schrader valves, bare minimum, like bare minimum. So normally I would have it running. Right now we're just gonna see how it takes it. This will tell you how clean the system is. It really will. How fast this counts up. How, you know, like Earhart's, we did it yesterday, had a whole fresh system in it. By now it would already be at 0.9. It would have taken the whole thing and shot it in. That is you can tell how clean and how healthy a system is by how fast it takes the charge. You really can. Oh, cigarette, no. I'll see. Hang on, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, is it rusted? I haven't even looked at it yet. But, oh man, she's falling. Oh crap, where is it? Where is it? Hey, oh, are you looking? You're not looking at me? I could be cheating. I could be looking at it. I could be. Let's see if it's rusted. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't looked at it yet. Trying to see how well it. I'm trying to see how well it looks by just feeling it. How well do you think it looks? Because this, I mean, we can get them out. I mean, they can be rounded all the way to dog crap, and we can get them out. But take that ratchet. I still haven't seen it. Am I even in the right hole? Yeah. Did it strip? Oh, you was watching it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's stripped.
Say bye-bye. Damn. Let me look at it. Fucked it up. Give me a hammer. Julie!
What? What?
Hey, will you hand me a hammer? We're gonna go ahead and get it out. I'm sorry. I'll look at it. Why don't I look at it? Yeah, please, hurry. Like hustle. Let's see. Let's actually try. You want to? Actually look at it and act like you really want it to come out. I mean, he's getting brand new ones anyways. It doesn't matter, but let's just see. There you go. When you hear that crack, you know you're good. Now we better get the heck out of here because this is gonna. So first one, let's see. Let's see how it looks. We did get a sample, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's still a little. Where's this truck from? Oh, Virginia. Goodness gracious. It's not bad though. It really ain't.
I think it's got a snowplow on the front too.
We ain't gonna say it's Texas. It's close though, actually. It's kind of preserved in dirt. It's about to get real fun real fast. And look at this. Here, quick pointer. Look over here, guys. Put your hand on the skid plate if you happen to have a transmission done and they actually paid attention and put the damn skid plate back on. Grab a hold of that son of a gun right here. Pull it over, cock it to the side. Oh, look at that. See how uneventful that is? See that? Uneventful. I don't even have to, well, I mean, we didn't even really have to wipe our hands off. I got a couple drips on me, but not bad. That's not being in a hurry and doing it. Now we're gonna get all nasty. 6.4 with coolant is disastrous. I mean, it really is. Because no matter what you drain, the bottom of the hose has probably 1.5 gallons in that lower rat hose. Well, so we're gonna drain the radiator too, drop the petcock. Look at that. All right, so the cab mount is gone. It's gone, so that would be one to question about the radiator. We got a fan shroud bolt missing right here. Look, I can move the fan shroud. So, okay, the radiator. Julie's on board. You agree, don't you, that
Yes.
the radiator is the first casualty of the front of the cab bouncing metal on metal, driving down the road, banging over speed bumps and all kinds of crap. This thing bouncing around. So right now we've got, and you know what the real big bummer is? There's no discount. Cab off or cab on, I don't really care. It's actually kind of more of a pain in the butt cab on or cab off to do a radiator than it is just to do it right here. That's ridiculous.
You know why? Because all of this stuff
Goes up.
is in front of the radiator and it has to come off. And we don't have to take this stuff off to take the cab off.
Like, not at all. I mean, so cab mounts, obviously cab mounts. I mean, there's no way that cab mount's going to leave.
But we have
About the radiator.
We have coolant flushes to do, so let's just watch and see if the radiator leaks.
Hey, you know what? I hate to say it as horrible as that is to say. Let's hope the radiator goes out on the flush. That's freaking ridiculous. Tanner, there's only one job on the entire truck. That Tanner wanted a double knuckle job. Was that yesterday? Day before yesterday? He wanted a double knuckle job.
Yeah.
A double knuckle job. So there's only one job in the whole truck that would ask for a double knuckle job. That would be the HVAC box, the right hand 11 millimeters on the HVAC box. Those are the only double knuckle jobs in the entire truck. Just so in case you were wondering. I was just thinking that because this one would be kind of nice for a single knuckle halfway through the middle. If you're ever down there trying to take this drain plug out of here, you'll get it that it'd be kind of nice to have a double knuckle, but look how... Let's just do this. Toss it away. Toss it away and see what happens. Okay. Kind of, I don't know if that was red or what that was. Did I break it? I hope I didn't break it. I tried to be careful. I thought I broke it. Look at that. Line dog found another bone. Let's just pull it out and just, heck, toss it in, let her eat. Now, stay there, watch it. Oh, you're wearing took it off. Okay, here. Almost empty anyway. You want to call and see, James? I think, don't know how much fuel is in it, but maybe we should change fuel filters right now before doing anything. Just burn a set of fuel filters with the hopes that these injectors are continuously happy. I mean, it just burned the filters. Because we're going to drive it for about 4.5 hours. Probably by the time it's all done, it's going to be running for about 4.5 hours. I mean, you want to do it? We don't need an oil change because we're going to bore it. It doesn't freaking matter. I mean, oil change ain't going to matter because this isn't a Huey fuel system. So who cares about the oil getting dirty? We're going to clean it all anyways. So no oil. I mean, we could change a filter. Filter wouldn't be bad. Just change a filter and top off the oil, make sure it's good, change the fuel filters, and let's go drive. You can. What do you think? What do you think? Let us know. Go call him and find out. So you'll already know by now, I guess. She's calling you right now. You got this? Ooh, I really don't look that bad. We'll take this right out. No, it won't. Inevitably, y'all wind up dropping something down here. Probably. Let's see how dirty it looks. You really don't tell by pouring it. Not too bad. Hey, you got a light? Or, yeah. You got a little light?
What?
Hey, well, I hate taking these things off because sometimes they don't go back in. Because of how the tab is, I mean, I can't really see very well because this plow and how well the push pins are in, but I can reach them from back here. It's like a little retainer type of thing. Let's see if I can. If we really get nasty. Figure we'll go ahead and drain this hose because get that gallon out because that's coolant. Might as well have it be chemical with water. So here we go. Sometimes I can just grab them by hand. Not this time. And I'm gonna take it all the way out. I'm gonna just leave it there. Right here. You ready? Heck no, I ain't doing that right here. You're crazy. Alright, here we go. Snow plows always make it interesting. Let's see if I can see in there good enough to find the joint, which is right there. Maybe I can hold it, maybe not. I'm barely bright on it. It would have been nice to have left one of them hooked in. There we go. Those of you that have done this, you get it. Those that haven't, you're about to get it. Here we go. You ready? I'm just gonna take a bath. Heck with it. Just wiggle it a little. Okay. I'm not gonna take a bath. Watch this. Let's just poke the bear a little bit. There you go. We almost got it all. Yeah, right. What? That looks like they put petroleum jelly or something on it. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna bag on that. We'll put one of these in though. I'm not gonna put them both back in, but we'll put one. If I can see it. No, I'm gonna go over here where I can see it. Gotta manhandle these and put them where you want them so that they slide in. We got the clip. And you can just stick this up around there and call it done. Bam. Now I hook one of them in. I don't need to hook them both. Right there. Leave that other one undone. And no use in stressing it twice to take it apart. I'm back clean.
Yeah.
It is, because I got in your truck when the batteries were dead. And I think I got all the way in it with gravel dust. That was, let's not do that. Okay. And I don't know. Six four flush nowhere is not even close to as good as a 6 liter does. But this one's deleted, so maybe. It's all down. Man, let's just check. I started up, I thought about what we were about to do. It's not warmed up yet. I don't even know that I've checked the oil yet. Let's check the oil real quick before we go driving for 40 minutes. Try and do all this other stuff. Forget the basics. Dry. You got some oil? Okay, it ain't dry. It's the bottom of the stick. Yep, you can see it. You can see the little darker color right there. Yep, that's the bottom of the stick. Let's leave it out real quick. Throw something in it. This oil's hard to come by. Hard to pour into, I guess. Phone was ringing, huh?
Yep.
Hang on. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna call this good. We put 2 quarts in it just now, so it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, halfway up the stick right there. Good deal. Hey, get in there. All right, let's try this again. Got tire pressure gauge on. Doing that going? I wouldn't mind having it going like right now. It ain't warm. Oh, there's this down. Like 6 liter. Be careful. You see it blowing out there. Yeah, this plug. I mean, it's my fault probably. I mean, I'm sure it is. You know, I don't know why it looks so wonderful. Can't believe it didn't come off. It did come off though. So, with that being said, this old girl's never gonna go down the road again. What's the phrase? Except to a scrapyard. Can't even get it off. Hammer. About for the life of a block drain. If block drains have lives. If you oil this block drain like this before you put it on, it will have a much happier life coming in, going out. It will. No matter what that surface looks like. Like I might just touch it with your finger up in the block. I mean, just oil it like that and the whole life will be. You got the tool? Him and tool. Bam. Right? And then take your finger sticks past it. Just right up here and stick your finger up there into there. Spin it in. Which way's on? Is this on? Did we change the ratchet? Oh no. Look at that, thread it all the way in by hand. You see that? Happy life. Let's move that way. And then I just snug it. You don't have to be crazy. They will fall out. Might as well get it one more time with just the petcock out in case it's out too long. Don't touch the fender. Blow a radiator up here. Why don't we get a funnel? You want to funnel them? How much is it? This thing, I'll just put it in by hand. Sometimes they'll spin all the way in and you don't even need a tool. Like this one's doing. You're good. We're done. Yeah. James, you want to sell your headlights? I'll buy them, not to be discounted. The catch would be you'd have to get new ones. The liftgate has, you guys broke the liftgate headlights. Tanner and Darian broke the liftgate headlight. It's broken. Oh wait, I have another set upstairs, don't I? Oh, yeah, never mind. New headlights are always cool though. Make a truck look new. Like, change the whole look of a truck having brand new headlights, let alone if you can get a grill. That's mainly 6-liter upgrade. We do a lot of those in 6 liters. You can throw a set of headlights in a 6-liter and you give you headlights and a grill. Don't put a bumper on it too. Headlights, grill, and a bumper on a 06 or a 04. Core support or headlight support. You do all that and get a brand new truck. That's it. Throw a couple quarts of EC9 in it. Fill her up nice and slow with hot water and let's get to know this girl.
What are you doing?
Oh, fixing the tire pressure light. This one only had about 30 pounds in it, so checking the tire pressure. Making sure it's ready to run down the road safely.
Let's start the air up. That air had held vacuum all night. That was amazing. Let's see how cold it gets. Isn't that rough? I gotta go do a coolant flush to test this air conditioning in 100-degree heat. Man, ain't that a dang fun. I don't know. Somehow I'll try to get it done. Oh, here. Got the ice. Here, Tanner, get that undone. You got that in. 42 degrees. The bottom. Pretty chilly. AC condenser is red hot. That's the condenser. Oh, I thought you were seeing what I was seeing. Right here. Condenser's red hot. 120 degrees. Down here, it's on the thermostat housing. 136 degrees. I think it was hotter than that a minute ago. Yeah, 140, so it's warming up. So now we'll see if the bubbles never stop, which they might. There's a lot of air in a 6.4. So right now I'd like to really like to get the thermostat to open. And then make sure it's completely full, and then go drive it. Gives it a little bit more coolant pressure, a little bit. Like to go ahead and empty this tank out. Put it in hot water. Just put it in hot water and let it go. Don't open the valves all the way, guys. Don't open the valves all the way. I mean, open them all the way, but don't. It's showing 100 pounds. It's going up. Top load will pull out, turn the heat on real quick just for a minute. see how well it works, because once we leave, I'm not going to be turning the heat on. So I always turn the air conditioner off, shut off the compressor. There's always ways you can do it in this, even if you have climate control, you can run air through that system with no air conditioner. And I like to blow all the coldness out of the evaporator core. By doing that, think about when the evaporator core is functioning, it's dripping water, it's condensing, it's wet. So when you just pull up and shut your truck off with it completely dripping wet, dust attracts to it. So I like to not do that. So let's turn it up, see how hot we can get it in here. Just until we drive, just make sure that. So what time is it? 10:29. If the bubbles never stop, that means we have head gasket issues. They never stop. Well, the thermostat to open to push all the air out, just because I'm walking around and getting out of the truck. So this will let us know. It doesn't really matter because we're going to surface the block and the heads anyways. So it doesn't really matter. It's noteworthy like that. Well, I would like that to be flush with the top forward and then start overflowing a constant amount of water, coolant, water. A constant amount that says as the water is expanding because it's getting hot, it is going to pour out of the top of the bottle at an even rate. So they will do that. If your truck does that, you fill it all the way to the top with water and you let it warm up and you watch it, it should evenly pour out with no bubbles anywhere. Another one would be if the bubbles come up and it never changes the level of fluid. Watch this. Bubble going up, it's not pouring out. There goes a couple bubbles. Couple more coming up. The fluid level is not changing for the air that should be displaced at the bottom in the system. Wherever those bubbles came from, they're not displacing volume, right? So if they're not displacing volume, then it's being introduced into it, the cooling system. Cylinders, coolant pump, head gaskets, not cylinders, but just head gaskets. Head gaskets possible. Not a coolant pump, it has head gaskets. I don't think he had, I don't know, James, did you have issues with head gaskets? Like any drivability issues? Because there are so many trucks that have slightly leaking head gaskets, and if you keep your coolant level low, you'll never even know it. You'll never know. Like ever, for the whole life of the truck, you won't even know it. So, coolant level down is a very good mask. Alright, we're going to upload this, and James, you can check out, we're getting ready to go drive. Probably start recording again after that. Watch those bubbles. They're not changing in size. They're almost predictable. It means it's not holding combustion in at an even rate. Time is it? I'm done. We're going to go drive it now. Let's go drive it. It doesn't really matter that much. It's been a solid 5 minutes. It's been over 5 minutes. Of it running at 150 degrees. So I don't know what the temperature is now, but we're going to go drive it now.